What's going on? What's going on? I'm doing a little. I'm doing a little smoked trail mix tonight. Families getting together. We all bringing stuff to. Families getting together tomorrow for a fish fry, and we're all bringing stuff. So I'm gonna make this smoked trail mix tonight. So I figured I'd get on while I'm doing it. How you doing? Come on now. Excuse all this walking around. I'm really gonna have to do a better job of preparing for these. It's always a spontaneous thing when I decide to go live. I'm trying to set up this tripod right now with one hand so I can put my phone on it. How you doing? Come on. What's up with you tonight? What you up to? If you haven't said what's up yet, holler at me. Let me know what's in the. Let me know you're in the building. I'm doing something real simple, but really good. There's almost zero prep in this appetizer, but people really like it a lot. I mean, a lot. And it's so simple. And I'm going to show you how to do it tonight. I'm trying to open up this tripod. I probably should do a better job of planning ahead for these things. But you can call it trail mix, you can call it snack mix, you can call it whatever you want. But I'm smoking some tonight. And if you never had salty snacks with a little smoke on them, you need that in your life, man. You need that in your life. I have a recipe though. It's a very, very simple recipe. I feel funny calling it a recipe because it's that simple. But I'm gonna show you what I'm putting on the smoker tonight. These are my starter coals right here. My chimney is turned upside down. This is just 5 starter coals. And I am going to pour them right in that little corner right there. And they, in turn, will slowly light all of these coals. This little setup here will smoke for hours. Underneath here is actually old spent charcoal that I used last time. You can reuse charcoal. Did you know that? Yeah. So I'm just putting some fresh coals on top of that. I'm gonna put those in the corner right now. These ones that I got lit right here, I'm gonna put them in the corner. Just like that. Get out of there, man. And then, hold on a second. I need to put y'all right here for just a second and go get something. So I'm basically smoking some trail mix or snack mix or whatever you want to call it. So I'm really not doing any cooking. I'm just adding smoke to something that's already cooked. So we don't need much heat at all. And I'm only going to put it on here for an hour because stuff like this is very delicate and it's very easy to over smoke it. So I'm going to go and get it, and I'll come back and show you. Meanwhile, enjoy the relaxing sounds and images of this charcoal. And I'll be right back. So this is a piece of hickory wood, and I'm going to put this right over there on top of those coals that's burning in the corner, and we're going to start getting some smoke. Hold on. I want these coals that are burning right up next to these unlit charcoals. I'm just going to put that right there. We're not looking for a lot of smoke at all. You can over smoke this appetizer very easily, and we don't want to do that. Let's see what's going on. Let's go in the house. I'll tell you what I'm doing. So when I do this recipe, this is what I use. I tried a couple of different recipes, but they just didn't hit as good as this one. First off, this UTZ Pub Mix. I find this at Kroger. I don't know where else it's available, but I find this at Kroger. So, to this Pub Mix, I add some Cheez-Its, and I add some cashews. I put it all in a pan, and it looks like this. So while my grill is coming up to temperature, and by temperature, I mean really just the smoke getting going, because we really don't need any heat. This is a smoke thing. I'm going to melt some butter and pour it all over here, and then I'm gonna stir it a few times so that everything gets coated, and then I'm just gonna put one of my favorite rubs on here. Make sure everything is coated, put it on the grill with some smoke, and that is all there is to this dish. And I'm telling you, people go nuts for this, pun intended. It is the easiest, one of the easiest appetizers, if not the easiest appetizer that I know about. And the sky is the limit. You know, like you can build your own recipe using snacks that you know and that you love and that you like or whatever. There is no salty snack that doesn't taste good with a little smoke on it. So the next step is to get some butter, pour it on here, and basically do what I just told you. In the meantime, though, I'm going to take the camera back out here and put it on a tripod so I can work, man. If you're in here watching, I want to say hello to you. Let me know. I see 3 people in here, maybe. Let me know you're in the building. I want to say what's up to you. Otherwise, let me park the camera right here. and I'll be back when I'm ready to put this on. Excuse all the moving, man. I'm gonna set my vents wide open, and I'm gonna leave the lid open until I come back. It's not gonna take me long. It won't take me long to go inside, put some butter on that trail mix, and put some seasoning on it. So y'all hang tight. I wish I had some music playing for you guys, man. I'm gonna get better at this. Let me see here. Hey, there's my friend. What's going on, lady? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Very impromptu. Sometimes if I walk outside and it's really feeling nice outside and I'm really just in the middle of a relaxing cook like I normally would do when I'm not filming, I just hit the live button and that's what it is. So, like I said, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna melt some butter. I'm gonna pour it over my trail mix and then I'm gonna put some seasoning on it and I'll be back. I wish I had some music. I'm gonna have to, there's some things I gotta figure out. I'm gonna make this a lot cooler than it is right now. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. Let me show you what I got here. This is a stick of melted butter. Over here is one of my favorite rubs that I'm going to be putting on there. I'm almost out, you can see, so the rest of it will just be plain old kosher salt. And then there's my trail mix, or pup mix, or snack mix, or whatever you want to call it. So let me get you back on the tripod so I can get this on the grill and get it in place. My wood chunk is starting to smoke, so I need to get the lid on here. But here's my snack mix, and it's going to be over here on the cool side of my grill, not over the heat. Can you still see that? Yeah. Let me bring you over here. All right. So I'm gonna pour a little butter on this, mix it up, and then pour a little more. A little butter goes a long way. That melted butter is really what makes this so gourmet. You know, it has, when you taste it, you can taste the extra seasoning, you can taste the smoke, but it's that butter sets it off, man. So then we pour the rest of it on here. Coat it again. Now I'm gonna start pouring. This isn't gonna last very long. You can see it's almost empty. But I'm gonna be finishing it out with just plain old kosher salt. This really doesn't need a lot. See how far that goes, even just a little bit. Some kosher salt. The butter helps all of this stuff stick. I'll give it another toss. Look at that butter shining. And then we'll hit it again. More rub. More kosher salt. Whoa. Well, I better really mix that up good. You see that? It's Friday, man. What y'all got going on for the weekend? Got any plans? You getting on the grill? You getting on the smoker? Let me know. So again, I'm trying to make sure it's well coated all the way through without being overly seasoned. And I think I'm at that point right now. So now there's really nothing else to do but put the lid on, let that piece of hickory wood do its job. And I'm gonna leave this out here for about an hour. I'm gonna come check on it in 30 minutes, turn it over again so it can get smoked. But that's about it. So let me get the lid. So this is my vent on the top of my lid. I want that wide open and I want it over the food. So I'm gonna put the lid on so that my vent is directly over the top of this. Now I'm gonna open that, and then at the bottom, there's another vent down here. Let me take this off. See if I can get you all the way down there. Oh, it's on the other side of my grill. This is the bottom vent. Right now, in this position, it's wide open. You can see this little thing right here. It looks like a little lid. It's kind of Weber's way of showing you that in this position, your vents are wide open. So if I slide it all the way over to this side, it's all the way closed. If I do that, I'm clearing out all the ashes and they're falling into this bucket. That was the thing that made me buy this kettle grill. I hated cleaning ashes out. This is basically a touchless system that they created here. So now I got smoke rolling and there's really nothing else to do, y'all. Like I said, I've seen people do this for like 3 hours. That seems like a lot to me. I get all the smoke I want in about an hour. I come out here every few minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I use the tongs and kind of flip everything over like you guys saw me doing. But otherwise, it's just that easy. This is one of those things, because it's delicate and it's porous. This is one of those things you could over smoke very easily. And there's a pretty good amount coming out of there already, and it's just one chunk. So again, I'm going back down here to the bottom of my grill because, like I said, we're not cooking anything here. We really don't need the heat. We only need the smoke. So I'm gonna go back down here to the bottom of my kettle and I'm gonna close this down even a little bit more. Let's see what that looks like inside the grill. Oh, everything's covered so you can't see the vents, but they're down there at the bottom. We don't need heat. So this is gonna be, my bottom vent is almost closed in that position right there. So I'm just gonna leave that just like that. And that's about it, y'all. Nothing really more to show you on this one. The way it looks now is the way it's gonna look when it comes off, so. But it's a very, very easy appetizer that really raises eyebrows. It's like, you can't get any more simple than this. That's why I like doing it. But we're gonna take this to the family gathering. This is a pretty big deal, this gathering, because we haven't gotten together since the funeral. You know, if you follow along, you know my uncle died, passed away, and we all gathered for the funeral, and many of us hadn't seen each other for years before that. And so it looks like we're making an attempt to start to get together again like we used to, and I'm looking forward to that. But I hope your night is going well. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Very impromptu, but if I come outside and the weather's nice and I'm kind of relaxing and messing around on the grill, sometimes I'll just grab the camera and go live, because this gives you the realest, truest look at what it's really like to be outside, just kind of putting some stuff on the grill and cooking outside and listening to all the serenity and all of the silence. It's very peaceful, man. I always have a lot of music in my videos and stuff like that, but this right here, This is what I'm really listening to. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. It's Ron on the Grill.